Welcome to the 30th anniversary of La Jolla Conference, and we're very pleased today to be able to host and welcome someone to deliver some important keynote remarks, and that's Bertrand Piccard, who is a well-known international figure. And just exactly how well-known and why, I will invite my colleague here, our non-resident fellow Leonardo Bertrand, to formally introduce Mr. Piccard. But let me just say thank you. It's a pleasure to welcome you here to the virtual stage at the La Jolla Conference as part of our 30th anniversary. Leonardo, please.
Oh, thanks very much, Jeremy, and thanks very much, Bertrand. Indeed, it's a real pleasure for us to have you at La Jolla Energy Conference. Bertrand, for those of you who are not as familiar as I am with his trajectory, it's an amazing person, which, in this decade of action, he actually took to the heart and bring the action to the air transport industry. So today we are observing what would be the future of air transport worldwide through his eyes. And what we see, it's a clean energy future for air transport. So with that, let me give the floor to Bertrand without only saying that I really appreciate your support, your vision, and we are very inspired of what you have done elsewhere. Thank you, Bertrand.
Thank you for your invitation and your very kind words. What I noticed in the last 50 years is that the protection of the environment was always presented as something very expensive, needing a lot of subsidies, something that was boring, something that was threatening and limiting the mobility, the comfort, and the life of the citizens. And this can never be a successful way to protect the environment. So when I initiated the Solar Impulse project to fly around the world with a solar-powered airplane with absolutely no fuel, just the solar energy, I wanted to show what were the technologies that could become financially profitable to protect the environment and reconcile ecology and economy, giving an incentive to the industry, to the financial world, even to the political world, to protect the environment. But the big question was, Solar Impulse was completely experimental, but what could be the proof that it would be profitable to protect the environment? And this is what I did in the following years after my success around the world with Solar Impulse. I put my foundation on the challenge of identifying everywhere in the world 1,000 solutions that would be financially profitable to protect the environment. 1,000 solutions, that means technologies, sources of energy, systems, processes, programs, product, materials that would protect the environment in the field of water, of energy, of mobility, of course, construction, industry, agriculture. And after 4 years of hard work, last April 13th, we passed the bar of 1,000 solutions. And even now we have 1,150 solutions. And they are all financially profitable. They are all creating jobs. They are all opening new industrial opportunities. And they protect the environment. Why that? Because they improve efficiency. And this is so important because usually we speak about increasing the production. But in the future, it is not the increase of production that's going to be the more profitable, especially because increasing production, increasing consumption is also increasing all the externalities, all the problems for the environment. So today, what is really interesting from what I see of all these solutions we have identified, it's the fact that you make profit by reducing production, by reducing consumption, but by increasing efficiency. And this is the systems that are going to be the most profitable in the future, which means that we already start to see some energy production companies who are helping their consumers, their clients, to reduce their consumption, and they share the profit. It's a business model that is very paradoxical. I don't know if a lot of companies are going to dare to do it, but I think it has a big future. the less you produce and the less you sell in terms of energy, the more you gain, the more you earn, because you share the profit of the saving with the customer. And this is a new business model, exactly as Solar Impulse was a paradigm change in the aviation. Solar Impulse is an airplane that was so efficient that it could cope with the energy the sun was giving in order to be able to fly day and night. Everybody thought it was impossible, but we proved it to be possible. Now we want to prove that protection of the environment is profitable. We want to prove that efficiency is a synergy to use by the energy producers in order to increase their potential profit, to increase the relation with the consumers. So we are now at a stage where a lot of people say it's impossible. I believe it's possible. We have 1,150 solutions to prove that it's possible in every domain. And I was happy to submit it to you because now we have these COVID recovery plans everywhere. There are billions of dollars, euros, yen, yuan, ruble, and everything that are flooding on the market. And the question is, how are we going to use it? If this money is used to recover what we had in the past, old and inefficient systems, it will be a crisis, COVID crisis, that we would have wasted. But if the money is going now to open new efficiency industries, new future markets, new industrial opportunities, then it's a crisis that will have been useful. And today we need this pioneering spirit, this exploration spirit that has changed the world in the past in order to change the world in the future. And I count on you to integrate all this paradigm change, to have this pioneering spirit, because it's a fantastic moment. Some people are afraid, but it's normal to be a bit afraid. What we need to do is to have the confidence to use this fantastic creative spirit of human beings in order to invent the future, at the same time clean and efficient, profitable, and protecting the environment. It's an advantage for everybody. You know, the first time maybe in history, we can reconcile ecology and economy. That's an opportunity not to miss. So I was happy to participate with you, and all the best.
Well, we greatly appreciate the inspiration. Solar Impulse, like you said, it was amazing. There was a lot of question around the viability. You proved it could work. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your message. This is a fantastic way to kick off the final discussion here at the La Jolla Conference around exactly how do you deliver profitable solutions to get to net zero, to bridge the finance gap to a low carbon future. We thank you again, Bertrand Piccard. We hope to see you in person. We know you have a connection here to La Jolla, so we hope to bring you back, whether it be via the Solar Impulse plane, hang glider, however you get here. We hope to welcome you back in person in La Jolla. And thank you again for your message. Thank you, Leonardo Bertrand, for your leadership. Thank you so much.
With pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Bertrand. Thank you, Jordan.